who knew makeup would be this pretty just using a tint? I mean, yes, I'm using BENETINT. It's the original one Benefit came up with. I'm just showing you my personalized way of achieving this drunk blush look, and the first thing that you have to do is, as I've shown you, is to cover the entire lip. I feel the gradient always works for Southeast Asian and the East Asians, and also for the people with no pigmentation on the lips. And since I do not fall in that dimension, I have to cover the entire lips, and in the crease area you have to tap the product and dab it there. Do not cover the entire eyelids. It will just give you very pretty glow and next level warmth to your skin. And for the blush, you have to always make sure that you are going horizontally across your entire face. You first of all that do not use the powder base first, because the BENETINT, being a liquid tint, will cling to it and it will just end up giving you some patches which we do not want. In case you do want to use the loose powder, do it afterwards. And the foundation I'm wearing underneath is by CLINIQUE. It's their Even Better Glow in the shade Stone. I mixed it with a CLINIQUE Moisture Surge Intense, and it gives the sheer coverage. You can still see my skin, all the imperfections, and the idea of creating this look is not to give the HD coverage, but something which is human like, something which is natural, something which is pretty and glowy and blushing. And I am using just a wash of the bronzer, and the bronzer I'm going in with is by Benefit itself. It's their Hoola Universal Bronzer. Just go very light with the bronzer and do not overpack the bronzer. End of the story, we'll be using everything but in moderation. Basically, less is more here, and everything that we are putting on our face, we are just putting it in the very, in the less amount. But yes, of course, you can go with fully filled brow. Let the brows be the thing on your face which will snatch the attention from everybody, and make sure those are clean, and make sure your brows are finely groomed. You can choose, that's just your own personal private choice. You can choose either going in with curl brows, you can choose soap brows, or even no brows. Anything that you like, anything that works for you. And I have intentionally skipped the contour and the concealing part. If you have some major issues with the dark circles or with your nose contour, you can do that, but make sure that when you are doing it, it needs to look natural. And for that, use the powder one, the powder contour, because that is more natural compared to what cream blushes are capable of doing. Now comes the highlighting part. I'm using Whisper of GILT by MAC Cosmetics. It's their beautiful highlighter, guys. I cannot describe how beautiful this highlighter is. If I have to say one thing for this one, I'll say this highlighter is on steroids. When you are doing such natural looks, make sure that you are not going in with the brushes, because they overpack sometimes and we do not want that. Use your fingers, it will just diffuse the formula, and at the same time it will just not accentuate your pores, because we almost have our bare skin and the base is so sheer. Okay, and go in with the natural curves of your face and highlight whatever you want to highlight. There are no rules to it. We have just added the color to the face, also we have done the glow to the face, and now is the time to add some wispies. Yes, I'm using Bad Girl Pink Mascara by Benefit itself, and make sure that you're going very natural with your eyelashes too. I have not curled my lashes prior, and as you can see, it has uplifted my lashes. My lashes, they are straight and they like point downwards, but this mascara has uplifted them like none other. This is really amazing. This is the plus point that I wanted to say. And just ignore my ugly mascara face. These are the faces that I make while applying the mascara. I have accentuated this point just because in general those are the waterproof mascaras which uplift your lashes and they hold your curl, and I was absolutely surprised with this one. I was almost done with the mascara perfection, but oh wait, this just happened and it spoiled everything. But we are gonna hide it, conceal it with the most unprofessional way possible by wiping it off with the finger later. and if you feel like going in again with everything, you can do the second coat of it as well. With this, our final look is ready and you are ready to go out and slay.